Hey, what's up guys? I just wanted to give you guys like my own perspective on the 2013 Genesis Coupe 3.8 R-Spec. I'm hoping to maybe help you guys figure out if you guys want to buy or not buy this car. And I'm going to tell you my likes and my dislikes, and hopefully it'll make up your mind and help you guys out to figure out if you guys want to buy this car or not. So let's just get this started. My main reason when I bought this car was probably because of the body lines. Man, this car is so sexy. That belt line, Z body line in this car really makes this car. The 19-inch rims, Brembo brakes, 348 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque. It's a pretty peppy car. I did tint my windows 5%. I think it makes it look so much better. Probably number one for the likes is probably the way the car looks. Like I said before, it's a really beautiful car. The back end, these tail lights, LEDs. I switched out my badges to the Genesis Coupe wing badge. For the inside, comes with the red bucket seats. I changed out my Gearshift knob. The original shift knob, it just really doesn't feel right. It feels like there should be a button on the front of it, like as if it'd be like an automatic car, and it's not. So a lot of people that have these cars probably have the same feeling that I do about that shift knob. So I went with the 6-speed bubble shift knob, and it looks really good. The only thing that I'd probably say that I really don't like about the interior is these 3 clusters. It's really completely pointless when you're actually trying to drive. You can't look at them when you're driving anyways. The front end, in pictures, it really doesn't do it justice. I mean, like the big front grille, it's really not as bad as what everybody thinks it is. Once you see it in person, it makes it look a lot better, I think, in my opinion, than the other generation. The headlights are pretty cool. On the R-Spec though, these running lights right here do not work. They're fake. If you actually wanted to get the real ones, you can get them on aftermarket, or you'd have to go into the touring edition. But this is the R-Spec, more of the race ready. Here's the driver's side. And it's actually pretty nice. The back seats are not for adults. You cannot sit back there. Your head hits the back of the glass. You probably have to be under 5 feet to actually sit back there and be comfortable. But there is a back seat if you actually do need it. For the trunk, it's all right. I mean, it's pretty deep. You could get a couple golf clubs in there. It's not bad, but it is a sports car, so you're not really looking for a whole lot of room. It's more of a driver's car. The handling on this car is phenomenal. It's 1-to-1 steering. It comes with hydraulic power steering instead of the electronic power steering, and it really makes wonders. It's unbelievable. The most thing that I don't like about this car is the transmission and the clutch is very clunky. From shifting from first to second, I've drove a few of these cars before I bought this car, and they all did the exact same thing. Shifting from first to second, it's very clunky. What else? Oh, these hood scoops, they're fake. I think they should have made them real. I guess you could probably drill it out and stuff if you wanted to, but I mean, it looks cool, I guess. But the 19-inch rims really make this car, they're really, really nice rims for a stock sports car. The power is really, really nice. Here, I'll go ahead and I'll start it up for you and let you listen to the, this is a stock exhaust, so for what it is, it sounds really, really good. They did a really good design on the stock exhaust, but I'll be switching mine out anyways just because I want it to be a little bit louder. And for under the hood, they really crammed this 3.8 in there. Comes with gasoline direct injection. Like I said, 348 horse. Which I do believe comes out around 305 to the wheels. But I mean, exhaust, intake, other modifications, tune, man, you can really do a lot of stuff to this, man. It, like, the platform for this car already is a great platform to start at, or just daily drive it. I was wanting to get either this car, an Evo, STI, or a 370Z. The STI and the Evo ended up being just way too much and ended up coming up between this and the 370Z, and I ended up going with this one for the power, and it does have a back seat. The 370Z is only a coupe, only 2 seats, and even though there really isn't a whole lot of room in the back seat of this car, there is a back seat for if you do need it, so that is still pretty nice. I do average around 25 miles to the gallon. When you go and fill up, it'll probably say that you're going to get around 260 miles to the tank. I get roughly around 340 to 350. That's driving it normal. It is pretty nice too, that another big like about this car, that you can actually turn your traction control off with one button. If you push it once, it'll tell you that the traction control is disabled. If you push it once again and hold it, it'll pop up traction control and stability control disabled, which really just turns everything off and lets you spin those back tires, whip it around, drift around a little bit, and actually get the feel for this car. So now let me hook up my camera to the side of my window and let's go for a drive and let you get the real feel of this car and let you know if you actually want to buy it. I know this is my perspective and the way that I drive. I'll actually be able to show you the clunkiness of the transmission. I don't know if you'll actually be able to hear it while driving, but like actually shifting, I don't know if you can actually hear it, but I mean it's pretty smooth, but it's really, really loud. But to actually shift from first to second, you can't shift at a low RPM. The way that I've always been doing it to actually make it smooth is shifting around the 3,000 RPM. So let's go for a drive and take it for a spin. Here we go. Woo! It'll get up and go, man. Like this car is a lot of fun. It really is. And the amount of compliments that I get on this car is insane, man. I have people coming up to me all the time asking me what kind of car it is and stuff, and it's just such a nice feeling having people actually interested in the cars that you love, man. I'm a car enthusiast. I've had so many different cars, and since I've been 15, I've owned like 10 different cars. GTOs, Eclipse, all whole different genre of cars, and this car is probably my favorite one that I've actually owned. The GTO, I mean, it was 350 horse, and yeah, it's a muscle car, but I've always been more into the tuner type sports car feel area genre, and just the looks and the people's eyes are on you at all times. I don't know if it's always a good thing to have all the eyes on you, because that gives the cops a reason to look at you too, but it's a really good feeling. It's a really nice handling car. Pretty quick, man. I mean, like, that was 80, and like I was actually rolling, so in like 4 or 5 seconds at 80 miles an hour, I'm like, it's pretty quick. It could definitely use like a tune, like a BTR tune, but straight out the factory, this car is, Hyundai definitely did a really good job. I mean, I know that this is their first sports car that they've actually came out with, but I think they nailed this one right on the head. Great job to Hyundai. But the steering, I mean, like, it's precise, man. Like, it drives like it's on rails. It's really touchy. And this shift knob too, man, if you actually are looking for one that's similar to this, go to 6speed.com and they have different sizes, 8-inch. I ended up going with the 4-inch. It feels so perfect in your hand. The stock one, man, it's like a really weird, like, automatic shape, and it just doesn't feel right in your hands when you're actually shifting. It feels like there should be like a button in the front, and it just doesn't feel right. So if you actually do want this one, if you actually like this one, they have a whole variety of different shift knobs and stuff, but if you do like this one, it's at 6speed.com. S-I-C-K, sick. And I did make a video on how to replace these shift knobs too, and so just go check out my other videos and you can see how I replaced it, because a lot of people don't really, that own these cars, it's not, you can't just unscrew the shift knob like the majority of cars can. You actually have to take this whole boot out, and then the whole thing will spin around with you, and then there's a clip that clips this boot up, which this shift knob does not let you shift up, or it does not clip the shift knob up to the boot. But car videos is not the only thing that I do, so go check out my other videos. And make sure to share this video, and I hope you like it. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe. I hope that everything that I did go and tell you guys of my likes and dislikes about this car helped you out. I know there wasn't a whole lot, but I mean, like, it's really a great car to start at if you're looking for a nice GT sports car. And if I helped you out, make sure to smash that thumbs up button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. There's going to be plenty more to come to this car, so make sure to come back and see what else I do to this car. I know I just ordered an exhaust, and that's supposed to be here on Wednesday, and I'll give you a sound clip of before and after the stock. I ordered a CNT V3 Sport exhaust, which is a true dual exhaust, so it should sound pretty good. So yeah, if you like this car, if you hope to see more, if I helped you out, make sure to subscribe. Peace.